It's time to kick ass and chew bubble gum, and I'm all out of gum.
Noob! Hello there guys, and welcome back to the channel. How's everybody doing? What's up, Fire Escape Plan? What's up, everybody else? Alright, so, well, the plan is actually fairly straightforward for today's stream. Just a tiny bit of the 4-star arena to get a few more milestones there, because why not? So, what's up everyone? Welcome. Hope you guys are having a great weekend. And off we go. Alright. What's up, Devastator? How are you doing? What's up, Doxtro? Nani? Welcome to the stream. Just gonna smack all of these losers. Global chat so active today? What's happening in global chat today? What's happening in global chat today? How am I today? I'm alright. I'm alright. Dealing with life and things. You know, morning KD1, currently starting a Hitmonkey Massacre. Who do you take up? I'm actually in a similar predicament. I have very similar choices in skill class. So I honestly can't answer that. Massacre has been phenomenal for a bunch of battleground stuff. But so has Hitmonkey, to be honest, so I don't know. I really don't know. Maybe Hitmonkey. 77 million done basic arena and still grinding. Ah, you're an absolute machine there, man. Are you feeling better now? Let's just leave that part out. Because, you know, I guess I am. I mean, like, still feel absolutely shit, but I also realize that, you know, nothing and no one is gonna help me but myself, so shying away from all of that stuff and just, you know, not streaming, not recording videos right now would probably just make the situation far worse. And here I am. Yes, I did variant 6. Nice. Chapter 2 at 100%. Well then, off to chapter 3 then, man. Off to chapter 3 then. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for, young man? Ah, whoops. There has not been any significant update of potion situation, aside from the information that they are looking at it and recalculating it or something like that. Variant 100% worth it? I think so. You know, variants are hardly any more difficult than like heavy EQ stuff, so you still get quite a lot of, you know, materials and stuff. Especially for like mid-tier accounts, I think they're definitely worth it. Especially the latter 4. Maybe not the first 4. Well, good morning there, Lawrence. Good morning. Farming resource and potions because I don't have a lot right now and I'll be spending units. Well, there you go. That's a very clever plan. It's all 5-star materials, right? You still get some tier 5 basics, some 6-star shards, and 25% tier 5 CC. And even on 5-star materials, you know. Sometimes they come in handy still. If you don't have like a huge count. But yeah, unfortunately it is kind of 5-star focused for the most part. The last 4 variants do have 25% tier 5 CC though. They do have some tier 5 basics and stuff. So, you know, there is also stuff that's useful for 6 stars. And some 6-star shards and stuff. And besides, again, variants are fairly short and quick and painless if you know what you're doing. Like, you don't really need items for them. Not much anyways. And, you know, with those rank up gems, you can just rank up a bunch of 5 stars to like rank 3, rank 4 easier, and that will still help you in arenas and stuff. What's up, wall marks? How am I doing? It does depend on your roster, of course. Everything depends on your roster in this game. Virtually everything. Okay. Oh, come on. Look at that Iron Patriot's bashing me in. Look at... Oh, the cheeky Iron Patriot. That was my strategy all along. I just wanted to get my level 2 quicker. Give me those Furies. I'll steal those Furies. And then I'm gonna smack you very hard. Oh, it's quite cold today. I don't know why I feel so cold. Yeah, of course, all of the variants do require kind of like specific different things from your roster. But it's not like you need to have, like, you know, the perfect answers for everything. You're still hating on me with these pulls? Ah, sorry to hear. Come on, be hating on everybody. Come on, be hating on everybody. I hope that Battlegrounds go live tomorrow. I do hope that Battlegrounds go live tomorrow as well, yes. Absolutely. I need to record Gamora pre-buff video, but that's tomorrow. Can't forget that. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Let's mash them all. Ah. Hey, what's up, X-Line? How are you doing? Another day, another 1 unit? Yep, pretty much. Pretty much. I got CGR coders and back-to-back in basics exact results. Nice, congratulations, man. That's awesome. Some amazing pulls there. Some amazing pulls there. Black Cat looks like a pretty good champ. Well, we don't have the full abilities yet, do we? Yeah, the Spotlight ability should be coming out today, I think. Deep dives, I mean. Deep dives should be coming out today. Otherwise, waiting without content till September for content. Yeah, I know. I really want Battlegrounds to be here. Just to stand to move. Sometimes it happens like that. Sometimes it happens like that. How much units I recommend you save for July 4th? Probably like 21,000. 18 to 21,000 probably. That would be my recommendation. But yeah, I can't wait to get back in Battlegrounds. Ratings reset, ideally, hopefully. And just smash. Smash. Ah. Okay, let's go, Dormammu boy. Let's go, Dormammu boy. How's everybody doing so far? Time to start smashing the arena. I'll go for it, man. Time to jump in action. It always annoys me that, you know, Sunday, Monday, there's no way to earn units in arena and stuff. It's just pointless to grind those Sunday arenas, so it always annoys me every time they come around. It's like, do you really have to do these Sunday arenas? Just give us something else. There we go, that's nice, 23k there. Sweet. And Gambit, you know, can do damage if he crits on that level, on special attack. Back in office started. Oh, sorry to hear about that. But you don't look forward to going back to office. Hey, what's up, Pika? How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. For me, Sunday evening and whole Monday is day of MCOC. Yeah, I think it is like that for many people. At least AQ is on cooldown now. I'll be honest, like, I really don't look... AQ is just like a chore, you know? And... it's not that I hate doing AQ. What I hate is having to do AQ. At times I have to do it. Because I have to do the Alliance quest, you know, the last thing for going to bed, and then, you know, an evening, it can kind of ruin, easily ruin the mood with my girlfriend, and I'm like, you know, we're watching a movie, something like that, I was like, oh babe, I need to go do AQ fights. And then when you wake up doing it the first time, like, I just don't see a point for it. But yeah, Gambit definitely can put up some good numbers if he crits. Whoa. Whoa. What happened there? Well, I guess it's perfect time to grab a bit of coffee. Being intimate, helpful. Or little, and AQ is definitely damage. Exactly. It's just so frustrating. I mean, like, I don't... It's just the idea itself, like, cause with Alliance Quest, you know, for me, Alliance Quest starts at 8 PM. It means I basically, and you know, for most of the evenings, at around, basically at around 8 PM, me and my girlfriend kind of put our phones away and try not to touch them at all. Because we like to spend time in evenings without our mobile phones. When neither one of us is, like, you know, chatting or checking anything and stuff like that. Then we're either just, you know, chilling, watching some stuff, or, you know, just doing whatever we want to do. And it also is the fact that, yeah, that AQ for me starts at 8 PM. I need to typically wait about half an hour to 40 minutes till my teammate uses his energy at first, because he needs to open up the right side for me. Otherwise I wouldn't finish that long path. It's just I don't like it. And the worst thing is I don't even see much of a purpose in having to do it, you know? Because we do it every day. And it's not like we can't do those paths, you know? It's kind of interesting for the first week or two whilst you learn your lanes and figure out what works, what doesn't. But once you do, it's just taking the same exam, you know, over and over again. It's like, I can't retire AQ. Because, you know, rewards are very good. AQ updates coming up soon as well, by the way. So rewards are going to get better. Trying to get into tier 1 Warall is like going through a job interview process? Yeah, obviously, because nobody wants to have somebody that screws them over. Take a video about reading grind roster. My roster isn't halfway to push for champs. Just need to rank up more champs to rank 3. Well, there you go. Then you know what you need to do. And you know what helps you rank up more champs to rank 3? Variants, because variants have a lot of rank 3 and 4 gems. So if I was you and you want to focus on arena, I would blitz the variants one. Bug got thrown back and looking at Green's challenge so far. I have done Mystic Dispersed, King of the Combo, Hunk of Junk. What other you recommend doing? 1992 to 1997, easy itemless challenge from Karina Volumes 1. That's super easy. Then also that 6 to 5 Cosmic something is quite good. Maybe a few rebuys, but very easy. And then the Act 6 challenges of Karina Volume 2 are quite decent if you have the champions for it. Today, I'm going for 100%, 746 to finish it. Get the units to buy the open when opening everything. Well, best of luck then. Best of luck, Pika. Cheers will do. No worries. No worries. Be happy. And as I said previously, a lot of villains, lack of skills in cosmics. Who's a hero, so I'm trying just to... That's fine. That's fine. Well, righty then. Let's smash these guys. For Ballions. Yeah, King Groot was primarily on defense. King Groot was good for another thing that a lot of people don't and realize. King Groot is good for destroying robots because of his 300% damage increase. So I could kind of pull people in the drafting process thanks to King Groot as well, because I didn't think that I would use King Groot offensively because of how slow he was. And then when they thought they're being like very clever, dropping like Warlock on defense, like that, and just King Groot to that. And goodbye he went. Because King Groot also can't be power drained, for instance, for Warlock. Yeah, I took a little bit of damage from the infection, but I didn't lose any power. I think I took a little bit of damage infection, but anyways, I didn't lose any power, and Warlock worked for it. Warlock worked for Nimrod too, when I had to destroy him, and however not. So there were some cheeky offensive tricks. Theory and grinding advice for new players. How should I rank up champions? Well, the point is, I'm not entirely sure about how to rank it up, because obviously I've been playing for a very long time, and I never ranked up anything keeping arena in mind. I just kind of kept ranking stuff throughout the years. But the advice for arena is always to grind all arenas, the lower milestones. Don't try to get that many points and all the milestones in like one arena in particular, especially. Just try to go for all arenas, the initial milestones, because the initial milestones are significantly easier to achieve, without a doubt. So yeah, I think that's the main thing there. Oh, this is a bad matchup. It's okay, we're gonna push through. Okay, we're gonna push through. And he drops a level 1 as well. Why do you have to do such things, you little turd? Fine, I'll drop level 2. You can detonate if you want. As long as I get more power. And this should be enough. Did I watch Tater's video? I watched most of it, I think, yeah. You mean that he's coming back? Yeah. I watched most of it. I don't think I saw all of it, because I was doing other things. You know, I was listening to it in my background. Why do you ask? Current situation, I can grind full milestones of trial summoner in basic arena. Nice. Yeah, that's quite good, Doctro. That's quite good. So impressed by Beroman video about rank 3 Mangog. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed. That's the thing about Mangog. Mangog could have been actually quite decent champion. He's just undertuned for offensive purposes. He can do good damage in like one circumstance. He can do good damage in one circumstance. If you run Liquid Courage Double Edge and you do the full-on level 2 rotation. Everything else seems underwhelming on that champion, damage-wise. But, you know, there are key elements that could have made him a very good champion. Thekiryu, Kingpin, or Mole. Running Suicides. I'd probably go with Mole, most likely. Probably go with Mole there. So you like that as content, and thought might bring you a bit of joy. Yeah, it does. It does. We'll see what content he uploads though. If he's classic, that damage rise though. Yeah, but not by that much. Not by enough. Like, he's still not a champion you would ever justify in putting 6 stones in. You know what I mean? Mongeri, hope you're having a good weekend, considering using my X7 generic German 6-star hype. You hang on to? I'd probably hang on till spring cleaning. But, you know, I can see an argument for that. I actually have a rank 4 Hyperion video coming up. Should have uploaded it yesterday, but life. So, hello from upstate New York. Well, hello there, Chris. Hope you're doing well. Hello there, Chris. Upstate New York. Sounds fancy. It's the up, right? What's up, Corvinus? How are you doing? But yeah, I have the gameplay sent to me. I just need to do the voiceover and stuff for rank 4 hype. Spring cleaning ought to be on 22nd. Spring cleaning ought to be on 22nd. Yeah, it is not free to play event, absolutely. I really hope that the Plexus buff makes him worthy. That would be very, very good if he does get a good buff, yeah. But recent buffs have not necessarily been awe-inspiring by Kavam. You know. Then again, Deadpool X-Force has like 3 lines of ability text, so they can't get away with just saying that, oh, we increased his bleed damage by 10% and changed the animation on level 1 special attack, so he should be good to go. So yeah, they need to do something more with him. Nick Fury or Kingpin, rank 3 undupe. Kingpin, if unduped. Kingpin for sure. Not even close. Nick Fury really needs a dupe. Yeah, like an AA or Kitty. Well, it's up to you. Which one do you want more? I think I would awaken AA then, honestly, but it's up to you. I think I'd go with Archangel. But yeah, I wouldn't give him 6 stones. I guess 1 of 5 of each rank 4 catalyst, spring cleaning, plus 1 fight, July 4. We'll see what happens. My guess is... My guess is... Well, easiest green challenge according to you. Probably Mystic Dispersed. Mystic Dispersed on 1992, 1997. Those are super easy and quick. Also, a hunk of junk is super easy and quick. Don't need any items. All 3 of those don't need any items. Mystic Dispersed doesn't need any items. Hunk of junk doesn't need any items if you play well. And 1992, 1997 doesn't need any items. Maybe he'll get 4 lines of ability text, maybe. Maybe. So yeah, we should have. I hope we have the deep dives later today. So I'm gonna do this stream and pop to store. And then I'm gonna record the Hyperion video and might have some other gameplay coming up. Script sexy? Script what? But hey, what's up, Messiah? Didn't think you'd be awake right now. Didn't think you'd be awake right now. You'll need to get it. No, that is bullshit. AA does not need to be Sig 12. Yeah. AA doesn't, like, my Archangel's like Sig 20 or Sig 40, and my 5-star is Sig 200. Not in a single fight so far I have used a 6-star Archangel. It has mattered that, you know, he's kind of safe. Little cheeky stream. Yeah, it is a little cheeky stream.
Shut up and take my money.
Messiah 66 $1.99. Script sexy, man dancing, man dancing.
Grind so fucking tired? I bet you are. I bet you are. I feel like I'm grinding, to be honest. I feel like I'm grinding. But I'm not, obviously. Did you finish 7.4? Got 3 power mutant gem to Colossus? Nice! I actually would like to see Colossus at rank 4 gameplay, if you want to send some to me. If you want, message me online and I'll tell you what to do and stuff like that. If you want to send it over. Rank 4 Colossus gameplay would be quite sweet. Tips for 616 Havoc? There's nothing in particular to know about that Havoc, just use a champion with the armor up and that's pretty much it. You know, bait heavies, push to level 2 ideally, makes it easy. You can actually use pretty much any champion on that Havoc. Like, tell me what team you are using and I'll show you how to do that fight. How about that? How about that? Tell me what team you are using and I'll do that fight for you. As in, like, I'll show that fight here on my on stream. Love you, fucker. Thanks. What's up, Shock Hiding? Rank to my Domino or Colossus, it was a good choice? No. Colossus better, in my opinion. Well, it depends what you need. If you need like a Line Sword Defender or something like that, then sure. Or where you're at in the game, but I would pick Colossus. I would not give 6 to Falcon. I mean, 5-star 6, yeah, sure, maybe. 5-star 6 are like, you know, very easily to come by, and the more you play, the easier they get. 6-star 6, no. What's up, Miles? How are you doing? My team for 616. 616 doesn't have a Havoc boss, but my team for that. The Civil Warrior. Can you show me how to do 6? Shot it, Devonch. Shot it. I don't have any armor champs. Okay, you don't need armor champs. Okay, but what champions are you using? As long as you're using something that doesn't necessarily bleed, do energy damage, and, you know, doesn't crit like crazy. What are your top champs? Let me ask you that. What are your 8 strongest champions? I'm using Kitty, Hitmonkey, Doom. Okay, Kitty, Hitmonkey, Doom. Anything else? What are your 8 or 5 strongest champions? Kitty, Hitmonkey, Doom. What else? Well, you can use Cyclops too, of course, but... Reapers. What are you talking about there? Bari, Iman, Doc Ock, Luke Cage. Okay. What rank are those champions? So I don't know. Are they 5-star rank 3s, 5-star rank 4s? What rank are we talking about? 6-star rank 1s? So just, you know, use as identical champions as possible to yours. What rank are we talking about with your champions? What's up, Victor? Yeah, Doc Ock. I was thinking of Doc Ock probably as the best option there. Doc Ock, if not Luke Cage, can do that by 2. Luke Cage can do that by 2. So how to pull Wang 6-star yesterday? Nice. Congratulations, man. Congratulations, Lawrence. Oh, yeah. He looked better before the buff. So he doesn't need them then. Oh, you saw the Archangel? Oh, Falcon? Falcon is alright. I don't think he's like the most necessary champion, but he's good. He's decent. Can put in work. Got Cow 2 months ago and it's pretty easy, not gonna lie. Yeah. Well, I got Cow when Cow title came out, so. Platinum Pull for 735 lane. Does he heal at the start of the fight or? Does Platinum Pull for 735? Does he heal at this? No, it's random. I think I'm quite sure it's random. I'm sure all of those abilities are random. Labyrinth rewards worth it now? Labyrinth rewards are worth it if you can get them cheaply. Luke is rank 4, others are rank. Okay, so Luke Cage. Rank 4 Luke Cage. I will use a. Oh no. Okay, I'm gonna use Luke Cage, I think. Kitty Doom are rank 5, Luke is rank 4, others are rank 3. Okay. Okay, fine. So let's try something. I think I'm gonna use the rank 3 Luke Cage probably. That should be fine. But I'm running Luke and Courage double edge, so it should kind of even out. Does Dragon Man Magic switch word first? I'd go with Magic first. I go with Magic. I go with Magic. Essentially, you can go and hit on the region kicks in. Again, why would you want kicked out? Like, what's the problem with that? Oh, you mean the boss? Oh, I remember that boss, that Plat Bull. You can use just Warlock. And you can prevent that region from activating if you inflict 10 debuffs on him. So, for instance, you can bring in Sunspot, and he's never going to regen. He's going to degen instead. You can use Warlock, and that's going to shut out his regen. You can use Black Widow Daily Origins, and you're also going to inflict plenty of debuffs. The main thing is you just need plenty of debuffs, and that is it. He's never going to regen. He doesn't regen if you try to inflict 10 debuffs on him within 10 seconds. Sorry, 30 seconds. And if you do that, he degens instead. What about Torch? Torch's pre-fights can probably kind of work, but it's not ideal. Okay, anyways. So, book select. So, here we go. I think Havoc is the second fight in 616, right? Even rank 3 goes fully boosted without damage, you didn't find out? Yeah. Okay, so let's say Luke Cage. Where's my Luke Cage? A rank 2 6-star Luke Cage. Too strong. Where is a 5-star rank 3 Luke Cage? Should be good enough. Should be good enough. What do you have under your belly? Hurt Locker. Yeah, no worries. I'm not doing 616. I'm just doing that Havoc fight to help him out. Oh, come on, really? Evade already. You're just a jerk. You're just a bully. Aren't you? Ah, shit, I forgot about that. Such a bad play. Whatever. One big level 2. I really need to start practicing Tiger more. So I have just started kind of bringing her in and, you know, trying to slowly get accustomed to her. Anyways. magic is not useful with poison and bleed. Magic can actually work okay with that poison and bleed. As far as the other mystic options that you told me, you know, because magic's limbo cover quite a bit of that damage. Anyways, so there's nothing on this node aside from Hurt Locker, so I can't use the special attack twice in a row. Okay, fine. So what you need to do first thing is ideally you need to learn to reparry or bait out heavy attacks. So the rest of the fight, you're pretty much going to want to do something like this. You want to push him back, bait out the heavy attacks. And the detonation shouldn't be that much of a problem. Oh, crap. Bait out the level 2s. Just attack here again a bit. So I use level 2. Wonderful. It's concussion. Let's just drop that level 1. Why not? Let's bet out the level 2. Ideally, you just want to prevent him from throwing level 1s. That's about it. That's kind of like the main core. If you're using a champion that doesn't have an armor up. Oh. So he used level 1. So what you want to do now with level 1 is you just want to be very careful and quickly bait out many heavy attacks. Because I'm about to get detonation damage. See? That detonated hard. But that's fine. We took 1 detonation. Took 1 detonation. We can recover. Ah, crap. Okay, got another detonation, but we nearly got it now. I can replay it if didn't have taken the detonation. Okay, let's do it again. I can do this fight with a rank 3 Luke Cage. For sure, it's doable. Just gonna go for level 2s and level 3s instead, making it a bit easier. Let's do this fight better. Can magic heal with limbo plus recovery? Yes. That's actually one of the old school things. If you do not run Liquid Courage Double Edge, sorry, if you do not run Liquid Courage but only Double Edge, and you max out recoil every time you use special attack, you basically heal like 2-point-something% of your health. And if you take any extra damage, obviously, then it's even more helpful. And I messed it up. Too slow. You can continue, thanks. But yeah, the base idea is, what you want to do in that fight is just bait out heavy attacks, because every time you bait out heavy attacks, he converts some of his plasmas into prowess, and that means, you know, there aren't as many kind of overflowing on you. This is a rubbish fight. And then you want him to push him to level 2, or even level 3 if you need be, because Luke Cage, if he's duped, he's gonna go, you know, indestructible. Actually, I probably should have just done that, but I'm gonna try and do it one more time. And that's it. Just try and avoid him from throwing level 1. And you do that by just holding your block up. And that's it. If you can prevent him from throwing level 1, it's all cheeky. Okay, so again. Come on, huh? There you go, let's go for the level 3, why not? Drive the cock. I'm not gonna spend the stream trying this. Oh, crap. Fine. Alright, I got to reverse his... If I have 6 of these, then I'm reversing his power gain. It's So it's all good. Oh wait, he detonated on me? Yeah, he did. See? So he did detonate here. It's fine. As long as he doesn't get that level 1, we'll be fine. Is this the hammock video? No, this is not the hammock video. There you go. Still half health left over. See? Can be done with rank 3 Luke Cage. Going between level 2s and level 3s, ideally, you're gonna mitigate his power gain stuff like that. Do every... yeah, but the problem is, every hit Doom does inflicts energy damage, so that gives him plasma. Every time you touch him, it gives him plasma. Every time you put shock on him, it gives him way more plasma. Every time you throw a special attack, that's gonna give him a ton more plasma. So, no, Doom is gonna eat a ton of detonations incredibly fast. Sprinkling, I don't know. I don't know, Christian. I think it's gonna be when 22nd. I think it's gonna be 22nd when spring cleaning comes. Strong. Oh no. I can't quit. What are you talking about, Robert? I'm wondering if you can do. Yeah, you can do damage, Robert, and you can quit out. You can do damage and then quit out. Or you don't know, you can do it actually with pretty much any champion to trigger the degen. You just need to parry a lot. If you can parry 10 times and, you should be good. Anyways. Either way. Either way. See? Luke Cage strong. Luke Cage can do that fight. I remember when that fight came out, at that point, Hammock was still a very, very scary defender. See? Definitely doable. Definitely doable. Havoc, if you know exactly what you're doing and if he doesn't have some super stupid crazy nodes, I actually feel quite comfortable fighting him. He doesn't particularly scare me. When I convinced you to use Suicide Smart end of your Luke Cage use, Luke Cage is quite nifty little hunk, isn't he, with his stuns. That's one of the things that I like about Luke Cage, because he can try and go for a stun loop. And even if you fail and when you run out of power, if opponent doesn't have like some sort of smorgasbord of effects on their level 3s, you can just eat that level 3 and start all over again. It's like, come on, let's go back to the corner. Back to being stunned, you muppet. You know what I mean? That's what I kind of like about Luke Cage. That he has, very good stun on his level 1. And then if it fails, you can just, take that level 3 to the face. Half the time. Do 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 do. Let's beat up a Mordo. Do 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 do. Stupid witch. Eating up all my power. Nothing more set saying like Luke Cage with 10 of exhaustion stacked up hitting hard. Yeah, I know. I know. Luke Cage when you get 10. That's why, you know that offensive attack tactic that could apply Wither when you alternate your combo enders? Thought that could have been so good for Luke Cage. But I never really got to play around with it in off-season. I think it was like power down or whatever it is called. Because then, you know, for every debuff that you have an opponent, when you alternate your combo and their opponent gets inflicted with a Wither debuff, and each debuff an opponent gives Luke Cage like an attack increase, and then you can just alternate your combo enders and just stack a fuck ton of debuffs. Didn't quit making videos. He got bored of this game. He got more interested in different games. That's about it. You have to do a special dude. What? Luke Cage doesn't have permanent concussion. I don't think anyways he does. Oh, you mean Apocalypse? Yeah, you have to do a special 2 and then special 3. Man, this is a rubbish fight. Or whatever. Do. Come on, let's nullify something. Good afternoon. What's up, Drain? How are you doing? Hello. What's up, Avinash? Welcome to the stream. How AA isn't viable from the plat pool? Because every first debuff that you apply to your opponent gets shrugged off. Basically, all the debuffs you try to apply to plat pool get shrugged off, so nothing that's debuff reliant really works. Except APOC, because APOC's debuffs cannot be shrugged off. Getting lucky pulling my Sentinel. Don't really excite me. Yeah, if I had to make Sentinel, I wouldn't care for those either. But hey, congratulations, Show, again on your Omega Sentinel. Oh, look at that. It was so nice of Scalpage to give me 2 Fury buffs. Exactly what I wanted. Makes so much sense. No worries, Robert. Alright, let's clap these guys. Nice and slow. Right. Well, on the blind. Well, again, I do think we're gonna get the deep dives today from Kabam. But did you guys watch the yesterday's video about Scorpion and stuff like that? I probably should have made like a little bit of a video about it, but I didn't. I'm just gonna wait till the deep dives are about. Which champion did you like more, Scorpion or Black Cat? I actually quite like how they made Black Cat. Well, just because I make sense, we could give champs. Yeah, don't, Lawrence. Don't. Yeah, Black Cat animations really seem quite cool. I do like them a lot. Yeah, those animations seemed very spider-like. Definitely, I agree. Only gonna have my first rank 4. Do you think it's a little wild that I didn't even have a full team of rank 3s yet? It is a little wild, yes. Because that's because Act 7 is significantly easier than Act 6. But still, I mean, you know, congratulations to you. Cleared the content, you got the rewards. All the credit to you, friend. All the credit to you. Stupid Spider-Gwen. Actually quite like her. Stupid Spider-Gwen. Fine, okay, if you insist. If you insist. I like how Kabam's team is still working very hard in the potion situation. Can't believe that they dropped that announcement and, you know, couldn't figure out what to do with potions till, you know, they had to take a break for a weekend. Uh-oh. I might have made a very big mistake. I'm just saying, this is not a good idea to try and parry this Havoc now. I'm quite sure that I ought not parry it. I'm quite sure. I mean, I kind of want to see what would happen if I gave 20 shocks to him. But I probably ought not do that. So Act 8 next week. Yeah, no, we're not going to get that. But we're going to get Battlegrounds though. We're going to get Battlegrounds though. Come back. I have a filter for rank 3 6 stars. My hype is often forgotten. You don't need a filter for it. You can sort it by rank. And then it just shows 6 stars up top. You know what I mean? You don't need to filter it out. Let me show you. When you go to champions, just sort them by, well, select 6 stars and then sort them by rank. And then you have rank 4s and rank 3s up top. You see? Regardless of PI. And then, like I'm going to show you here in a sec. So my Magneto, 14, 50, 80 is last rank 3. And then Storm is 15, 939. So it's still gonna sort it out by PI, just rank is gonna be the most important thing. So if you do this, it's like super easy. That's how we do it for like Alliance, roster, showcases and stuff like that. You know, if you're gonna add 5 stars, obviously then 5 stars are gonna come above the stuff there. But just sort out the 6 stars and, filter out the 6 stars, sort by rank. And it's gonna show you by rank and PI. That's how we like post our, you know, account screenshots and albums and stuff like that. Thank you so much. No worries, you're welcome. You're right next up for me in about 5 minutes because, well, You don't have to. Yeah, Black Hat seems to have infuriating some sort of heist mechanic. You remember years ago when everyone with Mars said they will change their names to make it difficult to scout fights? I do remember that trick, yeah. I do remember that show. So is this new EQ gonna... This new EQ is gonna have primarily random rewards, but there's also like milestones and stuff like that in solo events that everybody's guaranteed to get. But yeah, I'm kind of quite curious in Scorpion too, about his stings and stuff. Lawrence just discovered magic. He's like, ooh, I like this. Random, yeah, I don't like any event where rewards are random. I don't like events where I can't choose my rewards. You know, where I just... Those events are kind of meh. Let's say I'm fairly neutral, but I don't like them, really. Not really, anyways. And any event that rewards are largely random, in my book, automatically is trash. Even if I get lucky. You know, I need to understand the fact that I just got lucky, but that doesn't event good not make, you know what I mean? Oh, okay, fine, whatever. Stupid bishop. Suck it, you little chipmunk. Maybe 3 or 4 Meron 4 champs will get used now. Very good. Only 6-9Xs in those EQ rewards? No, there is no 6-9X in those. There's no 6-9X in those. Wait, what happened? Magic? Of course. Magic happened. Exactly. Right. It's fine. Sure, why not? Let's go. RNG would suck. Yep. I completely agree. And especially this time around, you know, initial versions of Rifts, everybody was happy with because they had like really good rewards for the time. Like you could have a chance to get a 5-star awakening gem, and 5-star awakening gems were still super rare. It would be equivalent to a 6-star awakening gem right now. But in these Rifts, you can get fuck all. Well, you know what I mean? These Rifts don't offer you anything pretty much. Should I take my 6-star Vulture rank 3? I would not. I personally wouldn't. If you like your champion, then yeah, sure, go for it. But it's not a champion that I particularly enjoy. Do you think it's possible to take out 66 champion bosses with magic? Yeah, it is. It is possible. I have done it, in fact. I think I did it. Because when that champion came out, there was very few great options. But yeah, I do think it's possible. Magic and Mystic Dispersion. Hey, what's up, LC Music? Saw MrWTF in the stream last night. I have seen him here and there. Where are they? Well, we don't have a specific date for it yet, but it's likely gonna be like 22nd or so. It's likely gonna be 22nd. But welcome, everyone. With champion boss with her on stream? I think so. I'm quite sure. I think so. I just don't know which one. But I think I did. Can Sorcerer Supreme deal with 625? 625 what? 626 champ? Yeah, Sorcerer Supreme can do that fight. Sorcerer Supreme can indeed do that fight. I'm glad to hear you're doing great. I'm glad to hear you're doing great. Busy with gym and work 6 days. Good to keep yourself busy. Better than alternative. Science rank of gem. Top options are Eye Bomb, Void Overseer, all duped and bring to about. I'd probably just go overseer, most likely. I'd probably just go overseer. Oh wait, yeah, whatever. What's up, JJ? How are you doing? Okay, good news. Fully explored Act 7. Nice. And got your sunspot. Oh, I actually saw your message. I wanted to reply. I was gonna reply after the stream. But yeah, sure. Yeah, you can definitely send me some footage, and I'll try to make a video on it. But congratulations, Dragon Man. I did notice your message online just before I started the stream. I lost 50 pounds in the process. Nice. Nice, man. Very good. And Ross Ruby making finalist counters pretty hard. Yeah, I agree. Like, you know, the more champions that exist in the game. But then again, I do think they're doing fine. Yeah, just saying your line wasn't working. What did it say? No, I did get the message. But either way, you can just send the videos through there, man. I mean, not no, actually, I'll want them to send to my email, but yeah, definitely go record some gameplay with that sunspot. I'll make a video on it. Recently came after quitting the game in June. Did Mr. Fantastic get buffed? Well, he did get value update, but yeah, basically, Mr. Fantastic is just insane right now. That's the long and short of it. He did get his value update, and that gave quite a big boost to him. But it's also just the fact that people kind of start noticing him more. Just saying you weren't able to take any messages was weird. Huh, that is weird. Oh, it might be because I was in like airplane mode or something like that. I didn't want to talk to people yesterday, so I genuinely just put my phone in airplane mode for most of the day. So it might be because of that. Thanks for your 7.4 guides. Last question. Nice, you're welcome. You're welcome, and good job so far, man. Good job so far. No, if you want to record any, just record some Realm of Legends, Labyrinth of Legends, and some random stuff in Act 6 and Act 7. It's up to you. Whatever you think puts Sunspot in kind of like the best light. You know what I mean? Mr. Fantastic at SIG 20. Is he good at? Yeah, even at SIG 20, he's well worth ranking up. Ideally, you obviously want higher SIG, but even at SIG 20, he's definitely worth ranking up. I'd say. No worries. No worries. Scorpion God. How the hell are we supposed to know how good those champions are gonna be? We don't know their abilities yet at all. No. Don't send me the gym stuff. Not particularly interested. Worst path in 746. It's probably the one with that ebb and flow knockdown thing. I don't think they are like particularly annoying paths. One that was slightly more annoying, I think, was the one that had like buff synthesis, fury precision, because it didn't give you like a natural way to synthesize the fury, to get the furies for that. So that one was kind of a bit more annoying, but that's about it. It's not even bad path. It's just, you know, not as easy as the others maybe. Wait, did I get the? There's the solo ones. I only care about this milestone. Still haven't even gotten this one. Jesus Christ. I need more. Jesus Christ. How many more points you need? Fine, I'm just gonna do a few rounds at 6 stars. Is there like... No, there's no other arena. whatever. Which show has the best heavy in your opinion? The best heavy? I don't know. Dr. Doom has quite impactful heavy. Then you got it ready to go. Alright, see you later, I'll see you then. See you later, man. Dr. Doom has quite good heavy. Now, which other heavy attack I like? Which other heavy attack I like? I like Cersei's heavy, honestly. Cersei has quite cool heavy. Which other heavy attack animation? Concept-wise, you like constant destructive feedback? Yeah, it's not too bad. A lot of people struggle with that now, though. There you go. Doom Slap and Domino. That's probably the Doom Slap that is like... It's simple yet elegant. I'd say. Simple yet elegant. Which other heavy attack I like? Hulkbuster's heavy is simple uppercut, but when it connects, it kind of feels good. When you can start spamming a heavy is a bit in a row. Kingpin has awesome heavy attack. Man, that belly bump is legendary, man. Kingpin's heavy is good. Kingpin's heavy is definitely good. Warlock just stole his heavy from Wolverine, to be honest, though. That's what we just got back from sending you pics and videos. Alright. Alright. I'll ping a message a bit later today to you. Do have quite a lot to do today, though. I don't know, I'm not the biggest fan of Herc heavy attack, but it is... Herc seems to be weirdly flexible in the heavy attack. Herc seems to be more of a Mr. Fantastic during that heavy attack than Mr. Fantastic seems during his own. Tell me how a champion that, you know, stretches... should be able to stretch through the entire screen, pretty much, has such a short heavy reach. What are your thoughts on attending uni in college? I don't think it's for everybody, but I think, you know, it's a good thing. It again depends what you study. But, what's the best way to put it? I'm always for widening your mind. I think the problem comes in a lot of countries when widening your mind comes with a cost that's not worth it. You know, what you need to look at it is the alternate cost is like A, what you could be doing instead, but also B, obviously, what's the monetary value of that knowledge you acquire in uni. And if you're going to university to acquire some very specific technical knowledge that would be fairly difficult to acquire elsewhere, then that's one thing. But if you go to uni to learn things you can easily learn elsewhere with you know, like med school is like a great example. You know, you have to go to med school if you want to be doctor. Obviously, it's needed. But there are a lot of degrees that are kind of more abstract and how very vague, you know, applications after school. I think they're a complete waste of time. I don't know, all those lesbian dance theory courses and everything else. And, you know, if you go, yeah, to med school, for instance, you know, absolutely 100% worth it. No matter how much depth you need to put yourself in, if that's the life you have chosen and that's the career path you want to go, you have to do it. Cap Infinity War worth of generic. If you really like him, perhaps. I'm not sure if I would give it to him though. I mean, a lot of degrees are an absolute waste of shit though. That's also to be said. And it's one thing if you go to uni on the dime of the government, which, you know, most civilized world can do, except like America. But if you have to take loans for hundreds of thousands of dollars, then you either need to select very, very, very carefully what you want to do, or just don't. You know what I mean? I do think education system is absolutely fucked right now. Like, if I'd be living in America, I wouldn't want to send my kids to American schools at all. I think they're fucked. Looking by the shit that, you know, gets taught in schools, and, you know, just out of pure curiosity, I'll check some shit up. The way they teach math in American schools is already an abomination of mathematics, to be honest. But that put aside, all these kind of like social studies and everything that's happening in your schools, you know, I wouldn't feel comfortable sending anyone related to me to an American school, honestly. Yeah. So there's that. Why don't actually want to graduate? They think they'll be entitled. Yeah, exactly. A lot of employers actually don't want to graduate. You're completely right. And that's what I noticed. In UK, it's one of those things as well. In many places, you know, your ability far outweighs some paper and some documents. Well, you know, for 6 hours beauty. Guess which chunk of gem I got. Well, congratulations on your mole, man. Congratulations on your moments. What's up, Slay? How are you doing? Colossus has the most power after his buff. Oh, Colossus. Colossus, no, I don't know. I still like Colossus. I think one of the issues with Colossus is that Omega has fallen so far under the radar. Do you hate America? No, I don't hate America. You know, hate is, you know, very bad word. It's just, I understand flaws of it as well. America used to be a place where I kind of dreamed growing up or visiting or living, or, you know, America was the word that they associated with success as a kid. It's like, if I'm successful, I'm gonna move to America and stuff like that, all the skyscrapers and stuff like that. And as things stand right now, I'm not even sure I'm overly confident in my desire to go visit America with, you know, everything that's going on there. My kind of pink glasses definitely have fallen off, and you know, I don't hate it by any means, but you have to admit that there are many things that are just stupid. Every country has its flaws. Every single country has its flaws. And, you know, I'm not saying that America is like the worst place in the world at all, but you know, as a European, for instance, the idea that every other person that walks past me, you know, could be carrying a gun, that's extremely unnerving to me. Even if nothing happens, just like the idea itself that guns are so free and open and popular, that immediately puts me on edge. I don't like that. Also, you know, how costly is your medicals, healthcare, and how hard it is to navigate it, and everything else, you know. It's kind of like another reason not to go to America is because God forbid I'm gonna get some sort of food poisoning and I'm gonna have like 20k bill for that if somebody calls an ambulance on me. That just seems unreal to me. That just seems insane. I don't know how people can live like that. I generally don't understand how a nation that wealthy can do that to their citizens. Anywhere where I have lived, even like, you know, Latvia is by no means a rich country, but, you know, I was never in a position where if something happens where I need to really fucking think long and hard whether I can afford to call an ambulance. When I was growing up, I knew something bad happens, call an ambulance, you know. Call the doctor, call an ambulance. I didn't have to think about how much it will cost. And, you know, right now, the fact that still in America, you can just get an accident and because of that go broke for the rest of your life. Fuck that. You know, I don't want that for me. I don't want to live there. You want advice for rank 4 Cosmic Gem? I only have Hyperion, CMM, Venom, Venompool, Angel, Searchseekers. Well, it depends how much you care about Prestige. That's the first question. Because if you don't care about Prestige too much, I'd immediately go with Hype. If you do care about Prestige, I'd probably go with Cersei. It's simple, you love in depth. If you don't have really good insurance, oh, by the way, I'm American depth. Yeah. I don't. If you don't, then Hyperion. Hyperion's an insane champion, man. I'm actually gonna upload a Hyperion video. Something bad happens, call an ambulance, I cover. So the bad thing with something worse. Yeah. Tell me how much to deal with knockdown. With which node, Robert? What's your problem? I have a guide for every quest in Act 7. Indian Prime Minister starting health insurance, assessed by spending. Well, that's the thing, is like Latvia is poor country, like post-Soviet Union Republic, and even our worst of our financial times, you know, it was just kind of like one of those kind of decent human must, you know, if countries to exist, you need to fucking provide medical service at least to some reasonable standard. Obviously in Latvia we also have private medicine that, you know, can be super expensive and it's like for the posh rich people. But whatever we get for free is, you know, still very good. You know, you can go to dentist for pennies. You can go to your GP, you know, for nothing, basically, for free. I remember, like, when I had to pay for doctor, like, £2 or something like that for some medicines or some appointments, my mom was complaining how expensive it is. You know what I mean? Because everybody's used to basically free. But then you have to pay out a little bit to kind of, like, offset some of those costs. Like, this is so fucking expensive. And that's in Latvia. America is, like, such a wealthy nation, full with energy, oil, industry, innovation, tech. And you're telling me you can't pay for your fucking people to, you know, not die? Bullshit. All bullshit. It's just there's too much money to be made from human misery. That's the only reason why. Trust me on that. If you don't believe anything else that's coming out of my mouth, trust me on that. One of the world's wealthiest countries, sure as shit, can afford to take care of its people if many of the world's poorest countries can do so. And that's all there is to it. End all, be all. It's not population control. It's pure money. Pure money. Why do something for free if you can get away with having people pay their last penny for it? And, you know, things like that, obviously, because as I have been growing up, I have been, like, following more and more social things, political things, and you know, there are a lot of fucking flaws. Like, America is one of the most incarcerated populations on the planet. It's like, it's such a fucking wonderful place. Like, why are you throwing each other in jail that, you know, at a rate that's fucking insane? At the same time, you know, crime seems to be doing just fine in America. And combine that with the fact that if you are a victim of crime, then, you know, tough shit. You can get robbed and go bankrupt at the same night, you know? Somebody stabs you, you get driven to hospital, whatever else not. You do not only get to lose your wallet and whatever else they steal, you get to go on fucking years of that. So yeah, no, you know, I don't hate America. It's just, I'm not gonna sit here and, kind of like sing my praises to America either. You know, every country has its flaws, including America. But I'd rather choose the flaws that we have here in Europe than the flaws that you guys have in America. I'll put it like that. I'd rather live with the flaws that we have here than the flaws that you guys have there. Because, you know, guess what? You know, I have significantly less chance of getting caught or violently attacked or robbed in this city than I would do in most of the big American cities. I have virtually no chance of going bankrupt if I get an accident or, you know, my health turns to worse. And, you know, plenty of other reasons for that. And, of course, America still has a bit of that shine and that dreaminess and, you know, that majestic kind of capitalism kind of, you can be anything with our dream associated to it. But, you know, again, if I need to think anything else rationally right now, it's definitely not even close to the top of the countries I would want to visit or live at the moment. At least not unless, you know, I was like mega wealthy. Then sure, why not? Let's go party. But still, I'd probably go somewhere else. You know, if I'd be wealthy, I'm sure America's fine. Live in, you know, exclusive neighborhoods where it is indeed safe, and, you know, just hang around, you know, in super kind of like safe, posh places, and, you know, don't worry about anything if you're super rich, you know. Who cares how much you pay for your doctors? But, no, sorry. And again, I don't mean it as an insult, you know. Sure, there is wonderful, magical things about America. You know, your food is just filthy. Like, you know, you guys have a lot of kind of like charm and good things about that country. But ultimately, the bad things are deal breakers. What's up, Daxmalik? How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. A nice kid, I want to become gorilla. Wonderful. Those Americans that have health insurance are fine. Those who don't have insurance and qualify medically. Well, that's the thing also with that health insurance thing. That health insurance thing can be used as a kind of like sword that hangs around your head at all times, because somehow your health insurance connected to your work. And I also can't imagine, you know, for instance, not wanting to change my job because of the health insurance. Anyways, that entire system to me is just fucked up. I do understand that if you have good health insurance, you know, you're fine. But again, you know, a significant portion of population just isn't. Versus in Europe, everyone's fine. You know what I mean? Catch you later. Heading back to bed. Alright, see you later, Dragon. See you later. Still developing, they can't afford free medical. Europe is advanced. Well, not all of it. Again, it's like Latvia. It's like, you know, do you think Latvia is all that advanced? Fuck no. It's like, and do you think, like, again, yeah, people have that idea like Europe is some sort of united, super developed thing. But people don't understand that Europe has a millennia long history, and they were evil and barbaric to each other. American history that spans a couple hundred years, right? American history spans a couple hundred years. You guys, in all honesty, like, blow it out of proportion. Every bad thing that happened in America happened in Europe on 10 times the scale and 10 times longer. Like, I'm from Latvia. Latvia effectively got, let's say, occupied or ruled, whatever, in about 11th, 12th century, I believe, when Christianity kind of got spread across the world. And then for about 800 years, we were ruled by virtually everybody who wasn't lazy. You understand that? For 800 years, my country, my culture, got ruled by Germans, by Swedish, by Russians, by Polish, by Lithuanians, by everybody that was fucking around, you know, and, you know, was not lazy. And throughout most of that history, you know, my people, European people, imagine that, white fucking privileged Europeans were slaves and servants for 800 years in their own country. And we don't get to be offended every single time. We don't get to demand fucking reparations to Germany for what they did hundreds of years ago. We don't get to demand reparations to Soviet Union, what they did. We do not get to demand reparations and, you know, stuff like that. That's what people don't get. Horrible things have been done across the world. And American history is, you know, just like final chapter or two in a fucking book that has 30 of them, let's say. That also perfectly illustrates, you know, how egocentric all that entire country is. So, you know, you can blame Europe for everything, but... And you know, a lot of people do. Blame England and, you know, Spain and rest of Europe. But don't forget that there's a lot more to history and global history than American history. American history is just the last couple of chapters in a very, very thick book. Did your Eiffel Tower have an airplane hydrogen smash into it and knock the terrace? What are you talking about? Jesus Christ. No, well, again. So glad my country never tried to conquer any other country. Maybe they did, you don't know. Oh yeah. The whole religion thing. You know, that's also how our country got smacked. Yeah. Just wondering, will Omega Sentinel will not be in featured even after 30 days from now? Yeah, Omega Sentinel is not going to be in featured, Crystal, for about 3 or 4 months. Omega Sentinel is not going to be in the featured. Okay. Either way. Either way. You know, it's also quite obvious that each and every single one of us is going to have somewhat of a different perspective based on where we come from. If religion is removed from the world will grow comparatively high in place. That's one theory, but I do think that religion might serve also a relatively... It's difficult to say what would happen, to be honest. For a lot of people, religion is kind of like a break. You know, kind of a slow down button. And without fear of eternal punishment and without those things, you know, a lot of people would just go be free to be whatever they want, and that might not necessarily be the best thing for the humanity. A lot of people are kept on straight and narrow and kept as productive members of society due to religion. Now, I'm not particularly a religious human being myself, but here's the thing. In our society, religion is largely often associated with morality as well. And with the removal of religion, it would inevitably come as a blow to, you know, let's say an average human's morality. I believe it would. And that could potentially lead to completely opposite direction, destruction of humanity. Every great civilization, or most of the great civilizations in the history of humanity entered the phase of decline once they started to go in these specific fields where they took liberties with things that more oppressed and more struggling societies didn't. For instance, when gender starts getting disputed, it's kind of like in Roman Empire and many other, like, again, ancient cultures. Once you start debating the existence of genders and you start debating existence of very basic natural things that are unyielding, unbroken, have existed for millennia before and after, and you start abandoning logic and you start seeing a lot of things that we see right now in society, that is when societies immediately go on a decline trend. And abandonment of religion is exactly one of those things, because religion for a lot of people is what keeps them in check, what holds their morals. Not for everybody, you don't have to be religious to be morally virtuous, but for a lot of people, religion is what keeps them morally virtuous. The point is, without religion, many people would, you know, be free and feel free to say, do whatever they want, even if those would be perversions of reality. Today, we already see perversions of reality where, you know, it's borderline illegal to say that there are two genders or that men are men and women are women. That is made to be a controversial opinion. And once these things are taken to extreme, when you as a human being deep down know that something is wrong, but you are forced to pretend that it isn't, that is when you do get a lot of problems in societies, because that creates a lot of frustration, anger, animosity, and you feel like you are losing your mind. Because the things that you have believed, not even believed, that you just, you know for a fact, you know, are right. When you're looking at the color white, but there is millions of people standing back to you and forcing you to say that it is black. That is how societies end. That is when tribalism, you know, peaks, because you're going to seek people who let you think the way you want to think, or force you to think the way you feel comfortable thinking, pending, you know, what your values are. And that is how we get tribalism, that is how we get friction in society, and that is how civil wars start, and, you know, a lot of things happen that, you know, effectively bring upon the downfall of humanity. When you are, again, being forced to look at white, but you're not allowed to say that it's white, and you're being commanded to say it's black or not say anything at all, it is effectively what destroys humans. Right now, when you have men competing with women and you need to pretend that they are women and everything is good right now, that you can't say that men are men, women are women, and you can't say, even here's the thing: freedom of speech or freedom of expression, or whatever version of it each country has, it's always intended for the worst speech, never for the best one. If you say something that everybody agrees, that doesn't need freedom of speech. Even in, Vladimir Putin's Russia, if you say that Putin is a fucking amazing human being, you don't need freedom of speech. Even if you were not allowed to say that, nobody's going to punish you for saying something that everybody agrees with. If the countries and states of popular opinion is that. You do understand that. That, all of these rules and regulations are not for the best of speech. They are for the worst of speech and the controversial opinions and debates that meant to push people forward. All of these rules and regulations exist solely to allow controversial opinions, to allow dissent, to allow debate. North Korea doesn't have freedom of speech, and, there are things that you can't say in North Korea, but you can always say that Kim Jong-un is, the coolest dude in the universe or some shit like that. You understand that? And that is what we get here. Like on Twitter, you can always praise Twitter or praise the right things, but you can't say anything negative. That is what you need to understand, that all of these rules and regulations, again, are not meant for the best of circumstances. They are meant for opinions you disagree. They are meant for the language you disagree with. They are meant for ideas you disagree with. Oh, here we are. And it is a very, very scary time right now. It is a very scary time. You want Star Cult? No, I don't want Star Cult. Absolutely not. I want, if anything, I want to wake up as many people as possible. I want to allow as many people as possible to think for themselves. I don't need anybody to agree with me or listen to me. But I want to talk to people who are capable of their own thought. That's it. That's the people I want to talk to. Maybe what I just said is something you passionately disagree, but you're gonna have to convince me that I'm wrong and you're right. And you're gonna have to engage me and debate me. That's what I want. I want to live around people who can intellectually challenge me, who don't have to resort to some pathetic personal attacks or insults and stuff like that. I want to live around people who can convince me when I'm wrong and change my opinion about things. And none of us get everything correct. Far from the skin, we are very similar in logic. Well, again, as far as I'm concerned, and I hate when people use that idea, the colorblind society and stuff like that. But every time somebody mentions race, you kind of lose me. If you want to intellectually debate me, what happens in here has nothing to do with what's outside, as far as I'm concerned. And when somebody mentions skin, I just automatically cringe. If you want to debate me on the merits of your argument, then keep your skin out of it. No matter which one it is, I don't care. I genuinely don't give a shit. I feel sorry for everybody who has had bad things to happen to them because of stupid reasons. Of course I do, but my point is, my skin's white and my country has been devastated for fucking, nearly a millennia. And, society today expects me to completely move past and ignore it. And you know what? I will, and I do, and I have no problem doing that. Because regardless of what happened in my land before my own birth, the choices that I made whilst I was alive are on me. Yes, I could have been born in a richer country or richer family, and I probably would have had better life. But, god damn it, if you're an adult, take some responsibility for your own actions in your life. Don't blame everybody else around you for some systematic fucking problems and shit like that. At the end of the day, you still made your fucking decisions. And whenever somebody, mentions all of these things, I just think that they are escaping their own responsibilities. Life's not fair. We're not equal. We're not born equal. We're not born in equal, families with, equal amount of siblings or, paternal figures, equal amount of money. We're not born equally athletic. We're not born equally smart. We're not born in, equal climates. It's like we're all different, and that's okay. What we are born with is equal opportunity to decide our own actions, what we do. We should never forget our past. I agree, I'm proud of where I come from. I'm proud of my upbringing. But I'm not going to blame history of Latvia and the fact that, many countries occupied Latvia, and therefore, as an end result, Latvia is significantly poorer than it could have been, on whatever happened there, I was born where I was born, and, it could be worse, it could be better, ultimately. And that's the end of the story. I could have been born at a different time when life was much more miserable. I could have been born in a different place on the planet where life is much harder right now. I could have been born in, more fortunate family, or I could have been born in better country. Ultimately, again, we all get what we get, and that's what we work with. Whether it is our height, our looks, our brains, our heritage, we all get what we get. None of us worked for that. None of us earned that. You know what I mean? I believe a religion was created. Some scholars wanted other case. I don't know about that. Australia? No, I'm not from Australia. I'm from Latvia. Religion was meant to install fear in humans, to not do a bad thing, but turn into a major reason for violence. Again, you can approach... People today approach everything from black and white. Religion was meant to do this and meant to do that. The fact of the matter is, ultimately we do not know. We can speculate what it was meant to do and what was the motivation before doing specific things. The truth of it all is that it's going to be somewhere in the middle. There have been extremely gracious, amazing people involved with religion, and there have been extreme scumbags with ulterior motives involved with religion. And it's not black or white thing, just like everything else around us. There are very good things that happen because of religion and the values that are installed in us. And there are horrible things that happen because of religion. I understand it. And I think that's another thing that people today have problem accepting. Here, I'm going to tell some magic words. Bad people can do good things. Good people can do bad things. Bad things can lead to good consequences. Good things can lead to bad consequences. And so somebody might be the biggest scumbag in the world. Worst human being ever. I don't know. Criminal. I don't know. All the perversion stuff, everything. Imagine the most despicable human being in the world. Fucking Harvey Weinstein on steroids. Or I don't know, Epstein on steroids. And he comes up with a cure for cancer. Right? Is he a good human being? No, he's a fucking scumbag. Is cure for cancer a good human being that's gonna save millions of lives? Yes, it's an awesome fucking thing. Millions of people are going to be saved. And then imagine 2 decades later or 3 decades later, because of cure for cancer and whatever other advancements are being made of it, this planet is getting overpopulated and we die. Some sort of fucking catastrophe happens because of the fact that we found a cure for cancer. So consider all 3 lines in there. So we had a horrible piece of shit do something that we consider to be morally virtuous and is fucking awesome, which leads to millions of people being saved, and it's the fucking best thing ever, which ultimately leads to all of us dying. That's a perfectly reasonable human being, but who's the hero and who's the villain of this story? Good people can do bad things, bad people can do good things. Good things can lead to bad consequences, bad things can lead to good consequences. And you need to be able to understand that, you can't just paint black and white. Somebody might be the biggest thief and liar in politics, but bypass the best piece of legislation, Is it worth supporting? I don't know, maybe. I think so. Somebody might be the most virtuously good human being, you know, and run for an election and get elected, and turns out he's the worst fucking politician ever and leads to, I don't know, death of millions of people because he fucked up, you know, your economy or shit like that. Is he worth supporting? And what? I probably don't think so. Life's always more complicated because we are capable of great good deeds and great bad deeds. So once again, only thing I ask of everybody is to weigh it out for yourself. What's more important for you? What's more important for you, and follow that. Do that. Fight for it. What's important to you? What's important to you doesn't have to be important to me or anybody else. Figure out which are the things that you care about ultimately the most, and fight for them. Did you watch King Jong-un's new video where he launched a ballistic missile? He looked like 90s gangster. I don't think I have seen that. I think we have found one thing that distracts you from MCOC. Intellectual conversation. Yeah, that definitely distracts me from MCOC. That definitely always distracts me from MCOC. Either way, I think we are just about done with today's stream. Probably started blabbing too much. Nobody came here for that, so I need to stop doing those things. And get my own shit together. Well, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the conversation. But here we are. Either way. Honestly, I still don't know what's going to be my streaming schedule and video schedule going forward. Yeah, there's not much more I can say about that. I'll be around. Probably. And thanks everybody. I'll catch you guys later. Hello there guys, and welcome back to the channel. So we have all the information about